We've got some heat. We've got 18 days to maybe cool things off by Halloween, okay? So regardless, the monsters are gonna mash, whether they're enjoying the hot temperatures that we've been dealing with during what I like to call hot-tober, okay? So 95 is typically our average high in August. That was our high temperature yesterday. It was 95. Our typical high, 86. So this is abnormal heat for this time of year. It's not unheard of. Our record high is 97. That was set back in 1991, but it's not what we like during the month of October. Heat index values today still going to be around 100 to 105, even with, yes, you've heard, a cold front is moving through. Even with that happening, we're still going to be hot. 94, your high in Corpus, Robstown, Alice, Orange Grove, Kingsville, maybe back around 95. Along the coast will be around 86 there into Port Aransas, but you still will have heat index values in the upper 90s. So that cold front right now is just north of the coastal bend. Beeville is reporting northerly winds now, west-northwest winds. So it's starting to move through the area, but again, it's not really worth hyping because there's a stronger cold front on the way next week. But first we have to get through this weekend and this week cold front. So as the cold front moves through, we are going to notice those northwest winds. They're not going to be too strong, fairly calm, and that's one of the reasons why we're not going to keep them around. The sea breeze takes back over, our heat returns, and we see a couple of spotty sea breeze storms popping up this afternoon. So keep that in mind. There is a chance of rain today. While it's spotty, you may see some of that rain. Winds are back out of the south as we head into your evening. This is 7:30. If you have a Thursday night football game, conditions should be clearing out by 7:30, but I can't rule out a spotty shower, especially as things are getting started. We may see another round of some patchy fog early tomorrow morning, but that's due in part because we're keeping these easterly winds. Onshore flow likely to stick around. We see a brief taste of some northerly winds early in the morning tomorrow, but again, they're not going to last for long. Sea breeze returns. We get southeast winds heading into Friday, and some pop-up little isolated cells are possible once again heading into Friday afternoon. But again, Friday evening for kickoff, conditions should be clearing out as the sun sets there. Cold front impacts. So this is front number one. You're barely going to notice it. Front number two, that's going to drop our temperatures next week, also bringing a chance for rain and storms. That's going to be Sunday night through Tuesday. So that's something to look forward to. Forecast highs even for Jazz Fest this weekend. Temperatures are hanging out there around 90 degrees. So it's still hot, okay? But that cold front moving through Monday, dropping temperatures during the day, 75 degrees, your high Tuesday and Wednesday. Now, typically we have seen highs below 80 by now. October 1st is the average date that we tend to see a temperature in the 70s for your high, not your low. But the latest that's ever happened November 8th, so we still have a little bit of time, but I'm pretty confident we're going to get there next Tuesday and Wednesday. Here's why. In the upper levels of the atmosphere, we've got this area of low pressure. This is what's bringing cold front number one. But as you can see, we're still getting moisture coming up out of the southwest, and that's what's really going to play a role in keeping our temperatures on the warm side. Not a strong enough northerly flow. We still have that strong southwest flow, but that changes as we look ahead to next, yes, Tuesday, Wednesday. We start to lose some of that flow coming off the west, and we get some really strong northerly flow down the plains between this area of high and low pressure, and that's what's going to bring that cooler air and combine that with the moisture coming out of the Pacific from that area of low pressure. That's what's going to bring us that chance of rain, maybe 1 to 3 inches. So in your 7-day forecast, we've got to get through the heat. Then we get a nice taste of fall weather coming our way as we kick off next week with a few storms. Actually, Monday does look pretty stormy out there.